Hi everyone, this is Killshot from 99 Gaming. This is The Walking Dead Season 10, Episode 5, live fan reactions. Oh my goodness gracious, what another phenomenal episode. So hard to watch these things on Friday night or Saturday morning and just keep all this bottled inside. I mean, this is my favorite. Absolutely love tonight's episode. I know we keep saying this every single week. I'm going to ask you guys, let's get this thing going, get your thoughts and comments. 1 to 10 right now. Everybody put your numbers right in chat. I want to give a special thank you to all my Patreon army. Thank you so much to all the patrons, Playdead Live sponsors, and we've got a whole lot of stuff going on. Some new emojis, some new gear, and only 3 episodes left of The Walking Dead. But I do have to tell you, this week we're going to be doing double shots. So after our reaction video, we got 2 streams tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I mean, you name it, we are going to be talking about this episode. Got a lot of good stuff. Love the high scores, everybody. Keep the high scores coming. One of favorite episodes. Thanks, Johnny Metal. Absolutely appreciate it. So one thing that we like to do in these reaction videos, and we like to get out of the gates early, is to ask everybody here, first of all, do me a favor. If you guys love The Walking Dead, you're loving this season, Green Team, if you could put the Angela Kang emoji up there, I think she's doing an amazing job. But do me a favor, give this video a thumbs up if you have a good time hanging out with us and you plan on being here all week long to talk about the different storylines. With that being said, I want to see which storylines you guys thought were the absolute best. And I'm going to take a couple notes because these are the things that I want to talk about during the week. Most shocking moment or favorite moment from tonight, please, everybody, put it in chat right now. Dead on Leprechaun, super chatting it up. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. I see a lot of Angela Kang up there. So people are loving the season. So all about Negan. People want to talk Negan this week. We will certainly be doing that. Negan and Brandon. I actually, watching it again tonight, I learned something watching it the third time that I didn't get the first couple times. I thought Yumi and Magna were pretty open, but I guess tonight is or in this week's episode, Yumi thought that Magna was innocent all these years, and then she sort of opened up that she killed. That was a little mind-blowing to me. And I heard it the first time, but it didn't really sink in. I saw the tears running down her face like, okay, now they're at an even level. All these years she's been hiding that from her. So, Beta teaching Gamma. Yep, impressive. Negan fighting Beta. Will the Bill super chat, and it's official. Sadiq did not kill Henry. Sitting with Zeke didn't bother him. Kills thoughts. Will, I'm going to say you're wrong. I think there was a secret hidden message in there. I'm going to give a kills coin to the first person that can tell me the secret technique that is going to unveil what Sadiq actually did. Who's the first person that's going to get it? Will, there was a hidden clue in there. There it is, Dead on Leprechaun, first person to get it. Thank you so much, Dead on. First kills coin. Will the Bill, I don't know if you caught this, but Sadiq said when he was talking to Ezekiel about his tumor, he said acupuncture, hypnosis, and he said, I'm going through some struggle with my own therapy. I think Sadiq is going to go through hypnosis. When he goes through hypnosis, it is going to reveal all that dark stuff. And then we still have yet to see that scene with Rosita holding the baby crying. So stay tuned for that, Will. But hey, it's just fun to think about it. I could be wrong, but I want to wait till the last, you're holding on to the last possible minute. You could be right. Sadiq might be like a saint. He might, just no problems at all. But it's just it's an interesting story. If they've hidden that for so long. I know a lot of you watched it early. A lot of you were here Thursday night for the spoiler and then for the extended spoiler recap. And we got a lot of these great thoughts out there. I did, even watching this a third time, I feel so bad for Negan. Never thought I would say that. He liked Carl. He missed out on all those opportunities. He's having that moment with Milo. and then is taken away from him again. Yeah, it's a tough situation. Hey, if you guys are just getting into streams for the first time, leave your thoughts, leave your comments, get them included in this video. If I don't get a chance to call on everybody, then certainly this will be a permanent part of tonight's stream. Negan and Beta. Are some people really looking forward to that fight? Well, we do know that clearly, I mean, if you saw next week's preview, there probably would be a Negan and Beta fight or a very short fight because Beta says to Alpha, we can't trust him. So they're going to give him a chance to prove himself. E-Beach, 10 of 10 kills. Is Negan going to rise to power again? If he does rise to power, Eric, I don't think he's going to go back to his way of life. And this will be, I don't want to get too far into it because tonight's going to be more of a reaction video. Let me just say, Negan was too dark in 7. He's too weak when he's locked up. Tonight served a very, very strong purpose. It showed him that you need a balance. You can't be one extreme or the other and be successful. It's not about taking half of people's stuff, but it's also, you got to realize as soon as you start caring and liking people that it's taken away from you in a split second. I also think it's going to strengthen that bond with Judith. Believe it or not, Negan doesn't want to be too far away from family, but at the same time, he doesn't want to be weak. Whisper Zeta, Gamma is an imposter. She probably killed the real Gamma. Interesting. So one of the big storylines is Aaron. And believe me, we are going to break down Aaron. So everybody get your thoughts in here right now. Aaron smart? Is Aaron weak? Is Gamma smart? Or is Gamma weak? These are like two mirror images. And I can't wait to see how that plays out. I really, really can't. I get a feeling they're trying to push us to hate Aaron, and he's going to do something kind of cool. Got people out there saying Aaron is weak. There you go. Sheila Bees. Aaron is, I'm not sure. I'm right there with you. I think the writers want me to feel like Aaron is kind of a punk and he's betraying everybody, but they haven't given us the full explanation of it. How many people think that, probably either Aaron or Carol. How many people think Aaron let Negan out just to get him out, just to get him away from everybody? Not to save him, but so people stop talking about him. And then, how many people think that Carol let him out? I don't think it was Carol. Because, and I know some people said Carol, but here's the problem with being Carol. You can't really predict that Negan was going to get to Beta, right? So I know some people are like, well, Carol let him out to go kill him. No, I mean, look at all the things that had to happen for him to get there. Whisper Zeta, super chat, and says, Aaron will make a great face mask. Now, that I really, really want to talk about. I did touch on this in one of the streams earlier, and I'm glad that you super chatted and brought it up. When Alpha says to Gamma, we may need a different mask. I don't know if I want to take her figuratively or literally. I don't know if that means we're going to take Aaron's face or we're going to take someone that's going to send a ripple effect. We're going to get in close with them. Or if we have to wear a different mask, basically saying we're going to try a brand new strategy. Now, it could mean either one, because, right now, look what Alpha's doing. Unleashing the walkers, cutting down trees, poisoning the water, blocking their water supply. I mean, they're pulling out all the stops here. So getting in the door with them, and perhaps that different face could be, hey, I don't want to be a whisperer anymore. Can I join your community, see if they can actually get in the door? I'm really, really anxious to see how that plays out. And I would think that it is going to be a little bit of deception. It's going to be a little bit of that infiltration as opposed to just cutting his face off, because they are creating a little bit of a bond. Now, one other thing, and you guys saw the bridge. I didn't see that the first time on the bridge. Did you guys see the two spikes on the bridge with the rocks when Aaron was doing his workout? First time I watched it, I wasn't really paying attention. So I'm just wondering if that is just a brand new border that they went and recently marked. Whisper Zeta could also mean Jules is a whisperer. Jules, I like that too, because I do think that Luke is dead. I do think Luke has a very short time left on this earth. So if there's some whispers that have gotten into Oceanside, that would be incredible. Also, and I might have just been, jacked up on Red Bulls, but I'm going to go back and watch the intro and let me know if you guys think the intro moved a little bit slower this week when they showed the heads on pikes. I have to tell you, there was a little flash of like white right before they showed the pikes. It looked like Magna to me instead of Rosita. I don't want to start a conspiracy theory. I know we got a lot of people here, but just watch the intro again, and it seemed like it's getting more pronounced, that you can see like it was a little bit slower. It absolutely looked like Magna instead of Rosita. First time I saw it, I thought it could have been Eugene. Second time I saw it, I thought it was Rosita. Now it looks... anyway, just check it out for me. It looked like Magna. And a lot of people are like, I prefer Magna over Rosita. But, it's the same thing, because we thought it was Ezekiel on the pike. Then we thought it could be Jerry. Now, it could be Luke. But that's the only one. It just, for a brief second, just looked like a little flash of light. I'm like, wait a minute. That looks more like her face. Julie Dunbar. I hated Brandon, but I believe Gabe set Negan free. I want to talk about Brandon for a little bit, and then we're going to go watch Talking Dead, and I'll give you guys the schedule for the rest of the week. Ecom. I noticed Negan was going to take the mother and son to Hilltop. He was going to save them. Who you think is going to find that crime scene, though? Oh, that is certainly... we briefly touched on this on our Saturday stream as well. I know a lot of people are so tied in with, Negan killing Brandon, what happened. He didn't bury him. And if you think of the way this looks, so somebody, and to Ecom's point, somebody finds that crime scene, and then they see Negan walking around with the whispers of Carol and Daryl. If they actually experience that next week, wow. And this goes back to, I think, Eric Beach's point. So great super chats. Will Negan start his own group? Negan looks like he might be forced out, even if he kills Alpha. You think anybody or the masses are going to believe that? Think about that story. You would almost need Brandon alive to admit it. Here's Brandon, who's lived in Alexandria, probably has been a little creepy, but hasn't caused any problems that you know of. Then Brandon ends up dead. 2 other people end up dead. Negan broke out of jail. So even... I don't think the people in Alexandria, they're ready to kill him now. Negan was not bitten. But it just shows that, and I think, look, we view Negan as a person. Negan is a concept. It's a philosophy. It's a group. It's a cult. And that cult is never going to be fully wiped away. It's never going to disappear out of people's minds. You can see it actually took a life of its own. Brandon's talking about what the Whisperers used to do, what they did to Carl. And it's all these rumors and theories and beliefs. So let's do this, though. And apparently he's not going to be on Talking Dead. And I don't know the actor's name. How many people hated Brandon? He was a creepy, ridiculous, stalking, sycophant dude. I mean, just out there. He even creeped Negan out. So now my follow-up question, I love it, absolutely love it. How many people think the actor that played Brandon did an absolutely amazing job? I think he was incredible. Very, very believable. Just absolutely nailed the part. I think he was great. And I appreciate it. I mean, when somebody does a good job, I certainly want to give them credit. I agree. I mean, brilliant. There really no holes in his acting. I thought really made me want to beat him with the rock myself. But any doubt, I still like to ask this, but any doubt at all about Negan's intentions up until when he killed Brandon? So I'm going to say Negan was fully redeemed. I know there were varying degrees of redemption. Until he killed Brandon with the rock, I think he was fully fine, back, redeemed, moved on. Now, this is the second half of that Negan prediction. Now that he's on the top of the mountain, I'm concerned. I'm concerned that he's never going to be at this point again. I actually think you're going to start seeing Negan turn a little bit more dark. He certainly loves Judith, but I think he knows him and Daryl are never going to be friends. I think he knows him and Carol probably never going to have coffee together. But he also knows that Alpha's a bigger threat. And would not surprise me at all for Negan to kill Alpha. But I don't think he's going to kill Alpha and be accepted back. It might be like, here's the head of the person that's been bothering you guys, but peace out. It's going to be a very complicated story. And the reason that I'm kind of giving you guys this information is because Negan is not naive. He's very honest. He's very straightforward. And do you guys think that Negan is going to blame himself for the death of Milo? I mean, look, he thought it was cool. Hey, I just insulted this little kid. Brandon's gone. I'm going to go get some firewood. I come back. He turned his back. He didn't see it. He didn't see the danger that was right in front of him. And I think now it's going to change his behavior a little bit. I mean, if he blames himself, he ain't blaming himself too much because he's ready to go kick Beta's ass. Don't think that's going to go over really well. Julie Redfair McGuire super chatting and says, Negan could be sent away to the new spinoff show. The only thing is, he certainly is going to be much older on the new spinoff show. Because we don't know what it's called, and we don't know how far in the future it is. But I will say they need to add, and I don't think they're going to be afraid to do it. We'll talk about the spinoff show during the week, but I think they're going to need some really good Walking Dead references in there. Not for me. I love the show. The spinoff show has not gotten a lot of hype yet. But, once we start watching it and we start talking about it, I think, and the internet really starts talking about it a lot, I think the hype will come. But the best way to get hype early is to put a lot of Walking Dead references in it. Or, to have characters cross over. But do it before they struggle. Yeah, Chris, I agree. I think he does this whole season. Sometime next season, I think his story starts to run out with where we're at. Really quickly, and we'll wind this thing down, let everybody catch the Talking Dead. Radio, Maggie, Jadis, Commonwealth. What do you guys think? Eugene? We've got some really, really good clues next week. They don't even need good clues because these last 3 episodes have been the 3 best episodes. Actually, I don't think I've ever watched 3 episodes in a row that were this good. Like, for example, in previous seasons, you see a good one, and then the next one's a little good, and then there's like a filler. These 3, 4, and 5 were just... I could go back and watch 3, 4, and 5 right now, and it just flows, and the story's good, and there's so many things I'm looking forward to in 6. Got another super chat. We got Whisper Zeta. I feel like Gamma will end up being another Dwight. Gamma is redeemable. Would you guys agree? Alpha's not redeemable. Beta's not redeemable. Gamma is. She ran the errands. I'm not saying I'm a Gamma fan, but she's a young kid. She's in a bad situation. She chose the side she had, whatever she went through. I think she's redeemable. And if she is redeemable, then I think that kind of Aaron talk, some of you guys are really after Aaron right now. I'm not saying I won't be. I might be right there with you. It's just too early for me to bash Aaron because I think he's up to something. I think he's trying to end the war in a different way. I mean, let me ask you guys this. Look, they got tens of thousands of walkers out there. If you were trying to disrupt the Whispers, what are you going to do? Charge in on a horse and die? It looks like Aaron is trying a different strategy that other people have not tried. Let me see if I can connect with them. Where are you from? What's your name? Learn a little bit about them because nothing else seems to be working. Oh, I was never hating Aaron. I just don't like his reaction to Negan up to this point. I don't like the fact that Negan saved his life and he was ready to convict him. Now, Chris, if he let Negan go and everything that he said was a front, then that changes the narrative a little bit. But based on what we saw, and somebody saved your life and then you vote for them to be convicted of murder, well, of course, I'm not going to like that. But if we uncover more details, like Aaron let him out, Aaron's trying something different for the Whisperer War, but you don't convict a man because you're mad about something he did 7 years earlier when Rick Grimes isn't around. Aaron would not be pulling that crap if Rick was there. That's all I'm saying. When in doubt, the question is, what would Rick Grimes do? And when you get all sneaky because Rick ain't there to keep you in check, that doesn't scream out, I'm a strong character. It screams out like, yeah, you get it. Father G accidentally left it unlocked this time, but great topics. Hey, everybody, we are about 25 minutes into our reaction video. I want to thank you guys. We got a ton of people here. Do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button. Go watch Talking Dead. Get as much little clues, details as we can, because here's what the schedule is going to be the rest of this week. Tomorrow night, early stream, 7:30, we're going to break down a Walking Dead topic. I know you guys want to talk about Aaron, you want to talk about Negan, you want to talk about Gamma. That's going to be first and foremost. At 9:30, we're going to do our complete recap. I got around 10 pages worth of notes here, everybody. We're going to break down scene by scene, and we're going to uncover a few additional things that some of you guys might have missed. Tuesday night, we're going to do a Walking Dead topic, 7:30. We're going to continue our breakdown at 9:30. Wednesday night, 7:30, 9:30. Thursday night. Wednesday night, we're going to be doing bold predictions. Thursday, we'll probably be doing some spoilers. So you guys get the idea. Every single day, tune in. We're going to be right here talking about The Walking Dead. I got another super chat. We got Will the Bill. What character deaths would make us throw our hands up and question the show? I can't see Negan gone. Will, I don't know if there's a death at this point in the season that would shock me. I mean, other than the obvious, Carol ain't dying, I don't think. Daryl's not dying, I don't think. I mean, those two would certainly make you throw your hands up. But I think everybody else on the show besides those two, they're in the conversation. Maybe not in the serious conversation, but we are going to update our Pike predictions this week as well. So, I want you guys to, as we see more and more information, we can go back and watch the Comic-Con trailer. We can filter it down. The odds went up for some people tonight. I think Magna's odds greatly increased of her trying something and doing something and dying. I think Ezekiel's odds greatly increased. He couldn't even talk to Carol. He had to turn off the radio. Ezekiel's going to go do something heroic. He's going to try something heroic, and he's gone. I think there's almost zero chance that Ezekiel lives unless there's some way to give him therapy. If you guys can think of a chemotherapy or something that's out there, I don't know that there's going to be some machine that he can hook up to and give him cobalt treatment or give him some kind of radiation therapy. I just don't see that happening. And he certainly doesn't want to finish the conversation with Carol. I think he knows actions speak louder than words, and it's time. He's holding that little memento from Henry. I mean, look, you got, even curing him just doesn't make a lot of sense in my mind. Because even if he's cured and he's just kind of walking around not doing anything for Henry, I don't think that's a great story. If he has nothing to lose and he just pulls what Negan just pulled, might be a little different story. All right, everybody, thank you so much for being here. If you guys are going to be here all week long, then give me a quick chat. Green Team, we got some brand new emojis out there with a brand new, you guys are asking for a PDL, Play Dead Live emoji. So Green Team, you can show everybody the Play Dead Live emoji. And also got some Michonne love up in there too, some Angela Kang up in there. So we're going to be changing up a couple more emojis too. So stay tuned all week long. We'll give away Kills coins. It's going to be an action-packed week. The bad news is there's only 3 more episodes. Is that kind of making you guys a little sad that the mid-season is going to be over like before we know it? Whisper Zeta, Ezekiel will get Andrea's comic death. I would love it. I would love if look, they got to do something to get rid of some of those walkers. They got to lure them over the cliff, or it was pretty brutal. But why not? I mean, I just, with the thyroid cancer, I don't think Alpha's going to put him on a pike maybe avoid that. But yes, 3 more episodes, everybody. It's like we got through Fear, and we want this season just to last forever. But we will be doing double shots, 2 streams a day from now until the next 3 weeks. So we'll have plenty of stuff to talk about, and I'm looking forward to hanging out with you guys each and every night. Hey, everybody, enjoy the remainder of Talking Dead. Give this video a thumbs up. Thanks for everything that you guys do. Quick shout out to the Patreon Army, top left-hand corner. If you guys want to be a Patreon, check out the link down below. PDL sponsors. We got a logo. We got some gear coming up, and we had a great time doing Play Dead Live last Friday, so stay tuned for more Play Dead Live. To Milo Young, freaking out if Michonne dies. We have still yet to see Virgil. We know Michonne's on her way to Oceanside. I don't think Michonne's dying. I think there's going to be some Maggie return, Virgil, some Rick Grimes news. DeMilo, I feel like she's safe, but I guess we'll have to find out. But stay tuned this week, because there will likely be some Michonne conversation as well, because we don't have her in a lot more episodes. All right, everybody, have a good night. I will see you all at 7:30 tomorrow. Thanks for everything that you guys do, and enjoy the remainder of the Walking Dead evening. And it'll all end with Talking Dead tonight. So thanks. And also check out the special sneak peek from next week at the end of Talking Dead, because that's going to be a topic of conversation tomorrow. Talk to you soon. Peace.